Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Don't forget, if you like the video, click on like and subscribe and talk about it on chat lines or wherever it is your social media activities, and help us to grow and help more people. I'll talk to you soon.
And Random says, hey Mehran, do you know about sensory motor OCD, and does every form of OCD go away if you don't care about it? If you focus and educate yourself on what that is, what it does, then you will learn that how to deal with it. But one of the very important things about OCD and HOCD and almost anything else in life is about when a thought becomes a belief. For anything to become a belief, there are three things at work. There is a chemical, in this case, serotonin, and dopamine as well. But in this particular study, it was mentioning serotonin neurotransmitter as the chemical portion of this equation. Then there is array of neurons, which is the structure of this, which is the neurons for the prefrontal cortex and also the temporal lobes, that these neurons form the structure of this equation. And then there is a genetic factor, which is the VMAT2 gene, which is recognized to be the origin point of the chemical structure and genetic origin of this whole belief, which is responsible for any religiosity or belief, any kind of a thing that becomes a belief. Once something is considered or accepted in you as belief, then it becomes a problem. And it leads to you believing HOCD, you believing your thoughts, you believing intrusive thoughts, because belief has no logic behind it. But somehow, chemically, structurally, and genetically, there are certain things that are responsible to turn something that really has no factuality, and you end up considering it fact for no reason. And it's not fact. But somehow, when you accept it as fact, many religions in the world, nothing is proven about it. Or many other beliefs, like, I don't know, you believe you saw something in the sky and it was a horse flying. If you believe it, you can't help it. You constantly will defend it. But there's no fact to it. But somehow the combination of the neurotransmitter and these other things, that the neurons and so on, have made you believe it for one reason or another. And that becomes difficult to get rid of because there's no basis of scientific base behind it, but you happen to accept it because it somehow the brain has accepted it as fact, because the brain itself can't tell the difference between virtuality and actuality. Its own world is in virtuality. So whatever happens in there, it thinks about it as if it's factual, as if it's real, because it can't tell that real or not real as long as it's there and thinks, oh, it's like me, I'm virtual and this thing is virtual, so I consider it fact. So then it makes the body react to that virtual, which is not fact, as if it's a fact. Then the reaction of your body becomes an evidence for you that this is real, because you can feel. It's a pretty messed up. So I hope that kind of gives you a little bit of a point of confusion. So, who else we have here?
Subscribe on my channel, visit my channel, and go through the videos that you might be interested in. Mind@seekstruth.com, making it one step away to talk to me one-on-one on Skype and discuss what's concerning you. I'll talk to you soon.
But we too, like the iceberg, have 1,000 times bigger powers that is not visible, and we must. Why? Is it something we're rambling on and I expect you to accept it? Or is there actually another power within us? Would you come and help me out? Okay. What I want you to do is put your hands underneath my arms and just lift me up. There we go. Okay, now, that's my physical part, right? Same thing, again, with that. Just want to see if there's any difference. Go ahead. Now, go ahead. Now, This, go ahead, when you're ready.
Go ahead.
So you see, this is different than what he was doing, and I'm not really doing anything. You're convinced?
Yeah.
So are you guys convinced that there is something other than, thank you. Thank you very much.